Hi all, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Let's start rebooting work using UiPath. In today's session, we are going to discuss about should stop activity. So how should stop will work. So what are the connection between the should stop activity and the orchestrator and how the kill and stop will works. So we have to understand what are the purpose of kill and when we are going to use the stop action. So kill actions will appropriately will kill the current transaction. So it will not, in respect to the current transaction, it will kill the process then and there. So if you are triggered with the stop actions, okay. So if you're going to click on stop action, so the particular transaction will be executed and the next action will be terminated. Okay, this is the main difference between the kill and stop. Let me quickly jump back to the orchestrator. So what I was saying actually, so you can see, click on this three that from the jobs. Looks like my session got expired. Wait, let me launch the orchestrator once again. Okay, I have relaunched my orchestrator once again. Perfect. So you can see three dots under the job tunnel, right? So you can see something called a stop and kill. So which we are going to discuss on today's session. So as I said before, kill is used to appropriate. It's used to kill the action. Okay, so we can have two kind of examples. Okay, so if you got a user input and you got started processing, it has taken the business input and started processing. It has triggered the kill command. So then and there it will stop. It will stop that particular transaction also. Okay, if it is stop command, so if it took some business item, so what actually it will do, it will process the entire business transaction, first transaction, and it will not take the second transaction, it will stop there. Okay, so let me have an example. Okay, let me quickly jump to the studio part. Today we can discuss using flowcharts. Okay, so what I will do, I will just check for flowcharts. So you can go here, you can click on flowcharts, you can do that as well, or else like you can drag here itself and drop this. So anyways it works actually. So I dragged a flowchart. Okay, so what actually I was trying to do now, so I was just going to explain the stop as well as the kill. Okay, so looks perfect, right? So what I will do now, so should stop, I guess should stop activity. Okay, this is the should stop activity. What actually? So whenever you are triggering a stop command. Okay, it will hit with this activity should stop. Do I need to stop? So it will check for that. Okay, what actually that means the should stop. So make a connection. Okay, create a variable which is boolean. Perfect. Okay, click on enter. Click on OK. Okay, so we have created a variable which is called as is boolean, right? So it will return the value as true or false. Whether if you click on the stop from the orchestrator, so it will be true. If not, then false. Okay. So let me drag two log files. Okay. So before that, we have to make a decisioning. So whether it has been triggered true or false, right? So stop command has been triggered or not. So what I will do, I'll just make a connection over here. Okay. Okay, perfect. So if it is true, then I was just going to connect here. Okay. So I'm just going to give the condition. What is the condition actually is boolean, right? Is boolean. Okay, perfect. So I will just make a warning. Okay. Uh, stop stop is requested. Job stop is requested. Let me name it as okay. Job stop. Stop job. Like you can rephrase it as you need it. Okay. So this is a kind of comments, right? Stop job. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let me save this, come here back. Okay, so what actually we have done, so if it is stop, then it will become true, then it will print the log message over there. Okay, perfect. So if it is not false, what actually we have to do, so we can take input dialog box. So what actually input dialog box, so input dialog box will return the input from the user. Okay, from the user. So okay, so I was taking this example to differentiate the kill and stop. So both in a same pace. So I just planning to tell you how it works. So that's why I just took this example. First of all, enter the number. Okay, perfect. Enter the number and then make a control K. Okay, so you're just going to enter some numbers, right? So let me make it as int x. Perfect. Okay, so perfect. So int, what actually I will do is, since it is int, I will just make it as integer. Okay, perfect. Then I will just going to print this in the log message. Same. Drag a log message. Okay. So let's make it as info. The number is, you can make it as plus, and then append this into dot x. So why we are getting error? So we need to convert it as string dot to string. Dot to string. Perfect, right? Error is gone. Okay. So we have to connect this connection now. Just try to connect this one. Perfect. Okay. So we have done. So what do we have to do? One more thing is left. So just connect this. So because if it is not stopped, it should ask for second time, right? Second time it should ask the input. Okay, let me drag this and drop here. So how this basically this flow works? So it should check for the stop signal. Okay, if it is true, then and there it is going to print the stop log message in the orchestrator, and it is going to end. Okay, if not, then it is going to ask the input from the user. Okay, and then going to print that particular value in the log message. So once again, it is going to check for the stop. Okay, likewise, it will keep on going to check until and then the stop command has been triggered. Okay, to use this, so what I have to do, you just click on publish. Okay, so yeah, you can just name it as your convention. So what actually we need, should stop. Let me make it as should stop. Okay, perfect. Just click on next, publish. Just wait for a minute to get it published. Perfect, it has been published. Click on save. Go here, go to the process. So you have published your process, correct? So go to the process, check for should stop. Should stop. Yeah, you got it right. Should stop. So what I will suggest you, click on this start job button. Start job. Okay. So what actually you have done? You have created the flow. You have published on the orchestrator. Okay. So you have triggered the job now manually. Perfect. Perfect. So what actually I was going to do now? Okay. So let's just go to the orchestrator once again. Let's view the logs. Just click on these three dots. Right click, open a new tab. So why are you doing open a new tab? So that we can see like what are the transaction has been happening. Okay, so so you can see something, you got pop-up, right? So enter the number, so which are created in the flow. Okay, so what I will do now, so I will just stop this. Okay, I'll just click on three dots. Okay, stop, click on yes. Right, perfect, right? So what actually you have done, so you have given the stop signal. Okay, so what you should do now, so it should stop, right? So you have just click on the stop signal. Okay, let's wait for some times. Okay, so why it is still showing is stopping? Okay, so because it has took some transaction, right? So it came here initially, it checked for stop connection, there is no stop connection, then came false, it has asked for input dialog box. Okay, input dialog box. So it is seeking for the user input here. It was in this stage now. Okay, so if it got input, then what it will do? It will go to the log message and it will say, hey, I got a stop signal. So it will go here and print the true. Okay, so what actually it will mean? So if you have triggered stop, okay, so if bot has took some business transaction, okay, so what it will do, it will process the transaction. So for an example, you have a B C transaction, bot has picked the A transaction. Okay, after it picked the A transaction, you have triggered for stop command. what will do, it will execute the A transaction, and then it will find A, I got a stop signal, we need to stop now, then it will stop. Okay, let me enter the input so that it will get stopped. Okay, let me enter the input as 4. Okay, soon after if I click on this, so it will get stopped now. Perfect, right? So go here. So you can see something, the number is 4 and the stop is requested. Perfect, right? So it has printed the number as 4, and then it is it recognized that the stop signal has been requested. Okay, so looks perfect, right? So we can see example for the kill command now. Okay, so what I can do now, I'll just make a refresh. Okay, so what actually it will, not wait for anything, so it will appropriately, it will kill. So even like what has picked some transaction, it does not take care about those stuffs. Okay, then and there it will stop the execution, so that your transaction item may be stuck in the in progress state. Okay, this may be the thing may happen. Okay, if you are using the kill command, so what has fixed some transaction, what it will do, it will make a transaction in progress state, right, usually. So it will stuck in that in progress state itself. So what actually do, I will just click on this play button, start. So now the same prompt will come up. Okay, let's wait for some time. Okay, the same prompt asking the enter the input. Wait for some time, just click on refresh. Perfect. Let's wait for some time so that we'll get a prompt. Okay, what you can do during that time, so we can use a kill instead of stop. Okay, if stop, if you are doing what is happening, so it was like it was getting all the inputs. Once it is processed, then it is stopping for the next transaction, right? You can make it as kill now. Yep. We are just, what we are doing now, we are just terminating, we are just killing it. Okay, see. Now, if you are using the terminate, so you can see that the pop-up is went off. What actually it mean? So it doesn't consider, even though it took a transaction. So it came here, it doesn't wait, even though it took a transaction. So it will appropriate, it will kill the actions. Okay, so this is the main difference between the stop and kill actually. So how the stop commands work, how the should stop works, and the stop commands actually. So I guess so this make a like conceptual idea, so that how should stop will works, how the kill activity works. So, and one more thing I just need to note here. So just try to understand the things in a conceptual way, so that it will help you to use the activities, how it works. So likewise, how we have shown that, right? So how the live example, how the kill works, how the stop works. So likewise, I will suggest you to understand everything in a conceptual way, so that you can get those things. Like if you are going to look those things after a long time also, you can recollect those things in a short span. Okay. I hope you have got everything. Thanks for watching. Happy learning. Have a good day.